Hello, on today's episode of Everyday AI, we'll go on a fact-finding mission. A lot of times when you put a prompt in here, like what was the art style of ancient Rome? It's going to give you some information. Now, what if I'm the kind of person who's uncertain about some of this stuff? I want to make sure that all of this is factual. One thing I can put on here is, check to make sure everything was factual, or you could say, provide links to places where I can learn more. Now, some of the tools will already give you links. It'll start to give a response and it'll include little resources for where it found the information. But this is just something you can add on to your prompt. So provide links to where I can learn more. So I could have written, what is the art style of ancient Rome? Be sure to cite resources, web links that I can go find more, right? But if you ever need to, you can always add it in as you continue on the conversation. One thing to note, you should always make sure by checking them because sometimes you'll load up a page and it'll be something entirely different. Sometimes it'll be a page that needs, a login for. Other times you'll get this dreaded page not found. Um, some of that has to do with the way that it is, indexing, grabbing, storing the information. And other things is sometimes just the page moved. And other times, maybe it was a hallucination, right? In terms of the actual URL. URLs are very complex things. But a lot of times here you can find sometimes very useful information in here. So again, the tip here is if you have something you're looking for that is factual, I want to know information about ancient Rome, you can ask it to give you the information. You can ask it to cite where it pulled the information, or you can ask it for things like links, videos, audiobooks. This is what it would look like if I were to put that in as a full prompt. What was the art style of ancient Rome? Provide links to places where I can learn more. So if it's really important that you get those links up front, make sure that you ask for it. Let's see if it actually gives me those links. It does, and it includes it here at the bottom. Again, some other tools will embed those. In its responses, you'll see little bubbles or things like that. As always, make sure to check the references, check the resources, because we are still the human in the loop here. So we are still making sure that the information is providing is factual.